On, we recording. All right, y'all. I'm feeling myself with my new locks. But it's your girl, indiebombdotcom. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe down below. Now, today, I'm going to be talking about or telling you guys about my worst date ever. All right. I had to even call my little sister. I'm like, yo, Jay, like, can you remember any of my worst dates? Because I'm infamous for telling her, like, if something go wrong. And then I really couldn't think of too many. I mean, I had like a bad date or two with my ex, but that's because we are already together, so that don't really count. And I didn't want to talk about that. But y'all, this date, it's considered a date, you know. We went on. Okay, let me rewind. Let me see if I can edit that in. All right, so boom, I had met this dude and we went out on a couple dates. They were really cool. He was cool for the time being, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it slow and really get to know this dude, because people's true colors always come out, right? So we kicking it. I knew it wasn't gonna go anywhere, but it was just something to do when there was nothing to do. All right. So boom, our second or third date, we went out of town, went to the mall, went shopping. It was cool. Y'all, his ex-girlfriend writes me on Facebook. Or it might have been his girlfriend. I don't know. You know these dudes be playing both sides. So she's talking about like wanting to meet up the next day and basically like fight. And I'm like, baby girl, you talk to the wrong person. Go talk to the person that you're referring to, because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm too cute to be fine. I don't have time for that. All right. I'm a professional. I ain't no pussy, but I don't got time for that. Like, I'm about to be, I'm grown. I really, I'm over that. I'm past that phase in my life, unless I absolutely have to. So that kind of ruined that date a little bit, because I have a bad temper, y'all. Like, I really tried to contain myself, and I conducted myself in a finer manner. All right. So then, after that, like, we went on a couple more dates, and then, again, he was mad cool. So he was like, yo, you want to, you know, watch some movies at my place, da 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 da. We could order out, whatever, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I didn't have intentions on, like, you know, anything happening. Nothing happened between him and I. I mean, I'm a grown woman, regardless if it did or didn't. But it did not. So I go to this place. We chilling. We watching a movie, eating chicken wings. And, yo, I kid you not. Kid you not. It's like negative 15 degrees outside, okay? So, I'm sorry, y'all, I had blank for a second. So, we chilling, and then the next thing we hear is his doorbell going crazy. And I'm like, what is going on? And then he looked out the window, I think, and he's like, oh, man. So, I already knew what that was. It was his ex-girlfriend. Or girlfriend. I don't want to say ex. They could have been together. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not in the situation anymore. So whatever they got going on, that's their thing. I'm not going to say any names. We can call him Q, and we can call her Tiff. I just made up those names in my head. Whatever. So Q goes to the window. He's like, oh my God. And I'm sitting there like, why? Why me? So... So he's frustrated, like, oh my God, because she wouldn't stop. When I say she's ringing this doorbell non-stop for several minutes. I'm not talking like 1-2 minutes. This is a half hour, okay? It's cold as hell outside, and it's about almost midnight, if not already midnight. And I'm like, dang. So I'm trying to calm down or whatever, because my temper is bad. But I don't have no reason to beef with this girl. That ain't my man. I only knew him all of 3 weeks. I'm not fighting over my man, your man, that man, not doing none of that, okay? Like, I don't have time for that. So, that's disgusting. So, I was really ready to go home, but I knew if I would have walked out the apartment building, me and her would have fought. Again, I'm not fighting over him. So, I'm staying in the house. Not on no punk stuff, but like, I really, for what? You know what I mean? Like, it did nothing for me. I'm not in love with this man. I really don't even care about him like that. He cool, but This ain't gonna be my husband. Shit, I know. I be knowing off rip, okay? But it was cool for the moment. So then it gets better. Time goes by, maybe like an hour goes by. She stops ringing the doorbell. Then she came back, started ringing it again. I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. At this point, I'm tired. I just want to go home, and I can't. Because again, if I go outside, we're gonna fight. And she kept circling the complex or the building. I don't know, something like that. She had to be doing that because her car would leave, because his apartment was like on the second floor, so you could see her car would leave and then come back and leave. I don't know, some weird stuff. So then you hear stuff hitting his window, like she's throwing something at his window physically, and then she's yelling outside, and I'm like, this is so ghetto. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be in here. I want to go home. But I'm just like, all right, India, just chill out, chill out. So then she look at my car and then she see my white coat. She like, I see her coat, her lab coat in here. I know it's that bitch India, da 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 da. Well, what did I do to you? You mad at the wrong person. That's be people's problem. Be mad at the person who's lying to you. I don't have nothing to do with nothing. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at him. You know what I mean? And again, I really didn't know what the situation was. It wasn't that deep. It wasn't going nowhere. So then he like, okay, let me leave and maybe she'll leave. He left, and no, she did not leave. She was still outside talking on the phone. You could hear her speakers mad loud or whatever. She on the phone with her friends or stuff, and I'm just like sitting there. My stomach is in knots, turning. I'm like, yo, I want to go home. I want to go outside. But if I go outside, we gonna fight. I'm not no punk. Don't get it twisted. But stuff like that is pointless to me. Like, you see that? You see me? Yeah. What I look like? I'm about to be 27 in 2 months. What? No, I have too much to lose. I have a whole medical license. I have a career. I have stuff going on for myself. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting over my husband. Okay? Not the next chick over him. Now, if it's on some like obsessed stuff, that's a little different. You know what I mean? But I'm not, no, I'm not doing that. So, I just read a text message. I lost my train of thought for a second. So yeah, back to it. So she outside and she's just popping, you know, talking to her friends and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm looking out the window like. So then a little backstory. So she used to mess with, or this is what I heard, I don't know. I ain't clocking nobody coochie. Alright. But she knows my ex's brother maybe talked to him. I don't know. But somehow the information got relayed to my ex that I went to Toronto with him and then that I was at his house. This is like 3 in the morning now. So hours have went by and this girl is still outside. It is negative 15 degrees and you just got off work. Why are you doing this? So, side note, ladies, love yourself. Like, don't, ain't nobody worth that. Like, yeah, anyways, so my ex texted me like, oh, I heard Toronto was fun, and I hope such and such hold it down. I hope Q hold it down, or something like that. Or I heard Q gonna hold it down. Y'all know I'm sitting there like this. You got to be kidding me. At this time, it's about 3:30 in the morning. Chick's still out there. I'm like, yo. So then I just go to sleep, right? So I get up early as ever, and I just wanted to go home. And that Netflix, and that's all it was gonna be, Netflix and chill. Wasn't no Netflix and let's licky, let's do it. No, it wasn't none of that. I had no one to, no, absolutely not. And then I'm like, as a woman, I want better for women. I don't want us to be acting no fool over no man who is playing both sides or lying or, you know, conniving, whatever. Girl, love yourself. Like, I've been in situations where I done acted a complete fool. I am not innocent, but I definitely had to learn from those situations and grow from them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, if there's another woman involved, that man is telling her something. Okay? Unless she's completely delusional, which is not the case most of the time. I mean, sometimes people are delusional. But, you know, take what these dudes say with a grain of salt. Somebody playing both sides, and him. All right, like I'm not the type, like don't try to check me, say nothing to me over no dude. Like I'm not with none of these. Like I'm single. I don't even talk to anybody, y'all. Let me backtrack. I ended that little like getting to know each other situation like maybe 2 weeks after that. His true colors came out. I really wasn't with it. Weird, wasn't for me, but I knew that. Like he was cool, but then he started acting crazy and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, not for me. And I just, let's fast forward. I just want better for us. Like there should never be a time when you act out of character towards another woman over a man who's lying. You know, I know it is hard, we're territorial, what we feel like what's ours is ours, but we have to know when to like you know what, this ain't worth it. Like we gotta respect ourselves and love ourselves. I'm not perfect. I done been there. I've done crazy shit, I promise y'all. And I just look back and I'm like, why did I do that? Like what did it do? What did it bring me? So yeah. But other than that, like our dates were cool. Like we went out of town, we was shopping, eating, let's talk, let's have fun. Like he was fun. And then that happened, the little Netflix and chill gone wrong. And I'm just like, oh Lord. And this isn't to dog the other woman at all. This is just my experience from my end. That man was probably lying. Wouldn't put it past them. But I just could not. But I'm just sitting there like, you know that the video on Twitter when the dude be like, that's how I felt. I'm gonna try to put that clip in here. That's literally how I felt. Like, you got to be kidding me. So yeah, I really haven't been on a date since, and it's May. That was back in early December. But I really don't want to date. Like, I'm working on myself. So, you know, gotta get myself right to be right. To be in a relationship, or to date to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to move. You know, it's so much going on. But I don't want to keep rambling. Make sure you hit subscribe. If y'all got questions about this date, you can ask them. I don't mind. Like, sometimes my memory gets a little foggy because, like, I have like 300 tabs open in my brain at one time. Like, it makes no sense. So I can forget some details, and it's not on purpose. But those were the important parts. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, comment down below, like, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and I'm out. Peace.